You're listening to Instant Microwave Fuzz, an improvised sketch comedy podcast recorded live in Maui, Hawaii. Aloha! To learn more about Instant Microwave Fuzz, go to IMF Maui on Instagram. Support us on Patreon under Instant Microwave Fuzz. And now on with the show.
Oh man, that was so much fun, you guys. That was the best ski trip ever. I can't wait to get back to Houston.
I know. I didn't know you could do a triple axel until I saw it for myself, but I have to say I was impressed. But yeah, I'm excited to get home too. It seems like we might be boarding soon. Hopefully.
I was mainly double axle for years, but it wasn't until this trip that I actually decided I'm going to go for triple axle.
And then when you came up with that hashtag triple axle, it was, I felt like we just made some good memories.
I can't believe we saw Axl Rose do a triple axle double backflip. That was pretty amazing, too.
Yeah, and then you came up with the new hashtag of triple axle Rose.
You know, I'm still flushing it out, but mostly it's tagged on all my photos thus far, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And then also when he did the rosebud at the end with his anus, he did a triple axle rosebud. That hashtag didn't
Attention
go
all
anywhere,
passengers for Flight 202 with non-stop service to Houston. We would like to welcome any passengers at this time with an Instagram following of over 50,000. 50,000.
Ooh, that's me, guys. I guess I'll see you in a little bit.
We'll see you on the plane.
Oh, wow. She got preferred, that's crazy.
I never get that.
Me neither.
Flight 202 to nonstop service to Houston is now boarding. Anyone, if you are scared of lightning or sand crabs.
What did he say about sand crabs?
I honestly, I don't know when we get to board. Is it Group 5 yet?
It's not Group 5. This is crazy.
Attention all passengers of Flight 202 with non-stop service to Houston. We are now boarding little people who are starring on reality TV shows about their height.
That seems really specific.
There's nobody here like that. Okay.
Well, I can't see him at least.
Weird.
Attention all passengers of Flight 202 with non-stop service to Houston. We are now boarding all passengers that were in a freak accident as a child that left them completely gorgeous.
Ooh, that's me, guys. I'll see you later.
Oh, wow.
Is that him?
Is that him?
I've been told.
I mean, I remember about the sawmill. He told us about the sawmill accident, but
Is it our opinion, or
I guess you can.
how do we verify this?
You can board, I guess.
Sweet.
Wow.
All right, see you on the plane, guys.
Attention Flight 202 passengers with nonstop service to Houston, Texas. All passengers who've had a script that was rejected about zombies can now board the plane. Thank you.
Come on, this is getting ridiculous. How long do we have to wait?
Is that even Group 1 yet?
No, not even.
They're still in the pre-boarding.
We upgraded. We spent extra money to upgrade.
They haven't even gotten to veterans. Active duty veterans are sitting here with us.
When is it going to be my turn, honestly?
Attention all passengers of Flight 202 with non-stop service to Houston. We are now accepting passengers to board who have a micro penis.
Well,
You're up.
no, I mean, no, I'm not up.
Okay.
Are you up?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Why are you looking at me? You pointing at me and saying, you're up. That's why I'm fucking looking at you.
All right, man, just take it easy.
I have a mega... Not a
Attention
micro.
all passengers, Flight 202 with non-stop service to Houston. We are now boarding people who get mistaken as Kim Jong-un.
You know what? One time, somebody did think I was the father or the grandfather, Kim Il-sung.
So you're gonna board right now because the Kim
think I can
Jong-un
drive?
thing and not the micropenis thing.
Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Are you-
What are you saying? They look the same?
No.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
They're father, grandfather, and son. There's a resemblance.
Yeah, I feel like it says a lot about you right now.
Why am I being attacked now? This is crazy.
So, warn passengers on Flight 202, non-stop service to Houston. We are not boarding any passengers who have been refused service recently in their life.
Refuse service to anything? What do you think he means?
That seemed pretty vague.
Yeah.
I've been refused
I've
for
definitely been
things.
refused.
I tried to buy a senior ticket into a movie theater, and then they were like, no. So
I've been trying to
I
get on
think
this
that
flight.
counts.
I think that counts for everybody else.
Do you think we could just bum rush? Because that's all of us.
I don't think they
It
can
sounds like
stop
we're
at
Zone
all.
1. We're Group 1.
Attention all passengers of Flight 202 with non-stop service to Houston. We are now boarding anyone who is formulating into an angry mob.
I'm not angry, but do you guys feel like being a mob?
I'm down
to
with
get
mob
on this
action.
flight, let's do it.
Yeah, that's actually irking me
And
now.
you can't pack your pitchfork in your check bag. You can only bring it as carry-on. You guys brought your pitchforks, right?
I can use my shoes. I've already taken them off.
Attention all passengers on Flight 202 to Houston with non-stop service to Houston. Anyone with a pitchfork can now board.
That's us.
See you. All right.
All right.
Oh, sweet.
I don't have a micro penis either, just so you guys know. Mm-hmm. I really don't.
Flight 202 with non-stop service to Houston. We are now boarding everyone but that guy in the back.
Aw.
With the micro penis.
Aw. Honey, this meal is wonderful.
This is one of my favorites that we've had
I haven't had escargot this good, I think, since we were in France.
in the patois. Is that how you say it? The pate? Oh, it's pate. I know.
You're embarrassing us, but it's fine. It's fine.
I won't say.
Yeah, the pate was wonderful. The steak tartare, like honestly, we haven't had a dinner this good in how long?
And it starts like, probably at least a couple years. I mean, because we're so busy.
Yeah.
You know, we just don't ever get out. The ambience. Ambiance?
Yeah, it's wonderful. I can't wait to send our regards
With pleasure.
back to
and
the chef.
wine.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you should.
Hello, madame. Hello, monsieur. How is everything?
Oh my gosh, we were
Delicious.
just talking.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
Renoir,
it's amazing.
we were just saying how wonderful this meal was. We can't thank you enough for everything you've done to make this such a special night. And because
Yeah, I mean, compliments to you, the server.
Oh, thank you. That
we would
means
just
so
like to start there.
yeah, and then
Yes.
but it's really important to us that the chef knows how much we appreciate
It's
this
really
meal.
important.
So I want to send my compliments to the chef for the steak tartare, the pate, incredible, mouth-watering. I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about it for a week. Honestly, this meal has like made my year. I've been dealing with postpartum depression. He knows it.
Right.
And I just think
You
that
don't have to.
if you could send these regards
Okay.
to the chef, that would everything I just said.
I mean,
that would be wonderful.
Just
Who?
let him know that Adabouche is so good.
Who? To who?
The chef,
The chef.
sir.
Oh. You want me to give the compliments
It's pretty
to
simple.
the chef.
Yes.
I can't wait to do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so
much.
much.
I
Does
will
it,
be
does it,
on my way to give my compliments.
And
Your compliments.
Remember, just let him know the
my
table.
chef.
Let him know the
But-
table because we.
Oh, I'm sure he would
Eh?
love to know this.
honey,
think-
he's not
I
even
don't
walking
even
back
think
to the
this is-
kitchen. He's not
just-
even. He looks like he's walking to another table. Do you think he's even going to tell the chef?
It doesn't look like it.
Does this ever happen to you? Do you ever want to send your kind regards back to the kitchen, back to the chef about your wonderful meal? But you can tell that shisty foreign waiter isn't going to deliver the message how you'd like to? Well, hi, I'm Dina Moctopus, and I'm representing your compliments to the chef. With our company, you'll have a representative at your table at your fancy dining experience who will wait with you and at the end of the meal deliver your specific compliments with your specific punctuation and your specific adjectives and your general joie de vivre back to the chef. That way, the chef will know how you really feel. Look at some of our happy customers.
Oh man, this pasta, it's al dente to perfection.
Yeah, I'm glad that you like it.
Yeah, oh man, I haven't had a better place. Let's get the waiter over here.
What other adjectives would you say about your meal?
You tell him, honey. You just tell him that you want to send your compliments to the chef.
Oh yeah,
he's here for us.
I want to let the chef know that this is awesome. This is spectacular. Let's see what other adjectives. Amazing.
Tell him.
Amazing.
Tasteful.
Tasteful.
Okay, the waiter's coming. Here, let him tell the waiter. Tell the waiter.
Oh, bonjour, gentlemen. How are you? How's the food?
It's so great. It's so awesome.
It's succulent. Yeah, it's succulent.
Okay, just relax. Just relax. Just let him know. Just tell the waiter.
The food is awesome. I would love to tell. I don't. What do we have here?
I got this. Listen here, little restaurant boy.
Oh?
I'm the restaurant compliment warrior representative of the local 303. Compliments to the chef shall be given in due regard.
You're intimidating me, sir.
Look at
Please.
me, you foreign little boy.
Stop touching me, sir.
You turn around immediately, and I'm going to follow you into the depths of hell like it was a nightmare of my waking life. And we're going to pay the finest compliments of these two lovely gentlemen lovers.
Is this the part where he goes back to the kitchen for us?
I think so. He's already on it. He's got it.
Come
good.
here, Frenchie.
I think the compliments are
Let's
gonna make
make
it.
our way.
Ah! We going to the kitchen or the hell? What are you talking about?
that man carrying that other man?
Get out of our way, hostess. I need to talk to not the sous chef, not the line cook, but the executive chef.
Hans, these people want to speak with you about the food.
Hans, look in my eyes. Table 5 has a compliment that they'd like to pay you.
Oh ja, entschuldigen Sie, verstehen Sie Deutsch?
What?
Verstehen Sie Deutsch?
You better take that marble mouth of yours and unclog it, otherwise I'm gonna put you in a figure 4 leg lock.
Doch, mein English is very bad. I see you, I make you angry. The food is bad. Yes.
Sprechen Sie leg lock! Ah! You better get your German-loving nincompoop ass out to table 5. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Was ist this? Was ist this?
Do you like the food or not? We are so confused. Why do you hurt us?
I wonder how it's going in there.
Is this where we get
This
to
is
compliment the chef?
This is your time to shine,
okay,
boys.
tell him what you wanted to tell him
okay,
at the table.
but-
It's very aggressive, but go. You gotta go now.
He's crying.
Say what you want to say in the compliment.
Use your adjectives.
That was really good pasta. I love the way that you made it so super al dente.
Verstehen Sie Deutsch?
Good.
Sie Deutsch?
We don't speak the European. We just want to say thank you.
I think he's from Holland. I don't like this anymore.
Another happy customer.
I'm not very happy. Why are you doing this to us? This is not the type of establishment you think it is, I'm pretty sure.
And see, we have another satisfied pair of customers. Now your next dining experience will be one for the books with your compliments to the chef.
Well, I guess it all started about 37 years ago when I put on the apron at Richard Butler Primary School as a lunch lady. And for the first 30 years, it was pretty good. But I couldn't give up my dream. My dream to become an actual cook. And I did it. I applied myself like I've never done before. And that's when I was going to go to the greatest school in America, the Culinary Institute of America.
Oh, here we are at Langley, Virginia, and I'm ready to do this.
Day one of training, you think after so many day ones in our line of work it'd get old, but I still get nervous. I hear the instructor's a tight ass.
I hear the same thing.
Let me tell you something, honey. Wherever you go, there's gonna be a tight ass. My last employment, that principal was a real tight ass. He was always up mine, I'll tell you that, you sweet little thing.
Oh, and what's your name?
I'm Dolores.
Dolores, nice to meet you. My name's Sarah McIntyre. I worked for the Special Forces for 6 years, also trained with the Navy SEALs and actual SEALs. What's your guys' background?
Oh, look at you.
I'm Tank McDonald. FBI, CIA, NSA. I wanted to join them all, but I realized this was the place for me.
I'm Jack Turner. My legacy is my grandfather. He was an audio coordinator for the project to convince the public that fresh air was dangerous. And I'm here to continue his legacy in space.
Oh, it looks like our instructor's coming now. I heard he bust balls.
All right, listen up here, maggots. I'm Special Agent John Smith. I'm assuming you all know why you're here. You're here for the safety of your country that you love. I know y'all thinking, you got things in your head, like thinking Jason Bourne, thinking special operations, killing people in foreign countries. Well, there's no practice in the CIA. So, today, your mission, we're going to get out of here. We're going to go do a little practical applications.
Oh.
So, we're going to be cooking somewhere?
Yeah, we're cooking. We're definitely going to be cooking.
Cooking up a coup?
Well,
Like
the
South
coup's
America?
already happening. So, we got a special thing. Everybody, grab your bags. Come on out to the truck.
Can I bring my knives?
Yeah, definitely bring your knives. Good thinking. What's your name?
I'm Dolores.
Dolores, I like your thinking. Everybody here, listen up. We're going to take a little bit of a lead here from Dolores. It looks like she's ready to do a little bit of slicing and dicing for her country.
That's right. I find if you keep them nice and sharp, you do the job quicker.
Wow, I think this Dolores I think she's got a background.
I never met her. I can't believe it. NSA was recruiting all of you guys years ago. CIA somehow got you. Where did she come from?
I heard there was an undercover agent working in cahoots as a mole for the Soviets, and she was known as the lunch lady. Do you think that's her?
And she's the only one they allow here to smoke cigarettes? Like,
she has a hairnet, too.
Yeah.
That's like really unique.
Honey, can you light that cigarette for me? My light is all the way over there.
They don't allow fire starting equipment. I don't have that.
Nobody has any fire-making implements other than what we got for you.
I find it's the healthiest thing. We all know we can't breathe the air. It's all dirty and bad for you.
Dolores, were you in propaganda before? Like, you sound like you're giving some chemtrail or like some kind of,
Oh, we cleaned with lots of things, dear. You got to keep that stainless perfectly shiny, good to go. Yeah, it might leach into the food a little, but who really knows?
All right, now, hey, listen up. Agent Dolores, hopefully to be Agent Dolores, she's keeping a clean work area. That's what we want. We don't want anybody to follow any trails. Nice work, Dolores. I like your thinking again.
What if torture comes into play? Like Dolores and Professor, do you guys have experience in having to, straighten someone up who steps out of line?
Oh, all the time. I have people stepping out of line. They're going one way, they're going the other. I don't play that way, not in my kitchen. Not in my place where I cut the food and give the food. I'm the one who leads the way. You get in line, you take your tray, that's it.
What's the deal with the Crocs? Those are like Crocs that you're wearing on your shoe. Like, that's not proper footwear for
I
what
wore
we're-
military-grade combat boots. That's what I thought was...
How's your lower back?
Not good.
You need to invest in some Crocs, honey. Look at you. You're leaning over. You're not going to make it through this mission, I'll tell you that.
I think I see what she's saying. Looking for the unexpected. Nobody see that coming. All right, I'm gonna actually take a note of that.
She had to be a propaganda, you guys. She's using food and all these code words. It's like, she's into some deep stuff.
And this whole time we've been talking, she's been making a giant trough of baked ziti.
Like a
What
big
is-
old, like she's got Bunsen burners and shit over there.
And bunions. Have you seen those too?
Oh God, she's got
Bunsen burners and bunions.
Showed
Oh,
me
my bunions are killing me right now. I got corns for you. I could chew them off for a month and they'd still be there.
What?
What's this? What is this ziti?
Jesus.
This baked ziti? Is that what I'm assessing
I think
here?
she's saying code words here. All right, I think I know what you're talking about. Sometimes you gotta chew on. You gotta chew on the suspects. I got you. Make them talk.
Bunion
right.
is code for bomb
I
drop.
haven't heard this one, but maybe she's got.
You ever
something
had
I
a
don't-
hot dog in a blanket before, honey?
I'm not sure what you mean.
That's definitely code.
Oh, you know
gotta
what
be
I
code.
mean. You're such a burly guy, you know
once-
that?
Well, when I was in the academy, wait, hold on, wait. All right, Dolores. All right, here. I'm going to hand the floor over to Dolores. I think she's got a little bit to teach everybody here.
What do you guys know about old school seduction?
Well, I've oftentimes had to use seduction in order to infiltrate.
Tech, you got such a cute little butt. You know that?
Female
Oh,
year
thank you,
ones have to take a course called the Ways of Womanly Wiles. So I did learn a thing or two about batting my eyelashes. You're supposed to bat twice per second, and then 3 times per second, and then twice per second, in order to seduce a man into listening to you. Is that correct?
Honey, I think you should work on keeping your mouth shut.
Yeah. Oh.
That might help. See, men like a quiet broad, you know, somebody that's got a nice angelic voice. That's what they go for.
Okay.
Yeah, you could stop blinking at me so much. You look like
I'm
a robot.
doing 3 and then 2 and then 3 and then 2.
You would definitely ride on the special bus, you know, the short one that we have at school.
I took an 18-passenger bus here today. Is that what you're speaking of?
Oh, she's touched this
And
one.
as CIA agents, we specialize in seducing the public to understand our greater mission.
You would definitely work in the back. With what you're working with, you're more the back of house kind of guy.
Like in the audio department, like the secret, like wiring people and stuff like that to get back to home base.
I mean, sometimes you got to
In
wire
the
something.
field?
You know, the deep fryer goes on the fritz. You get back there.
So
you know, you get burned a little.
Deep
Maybe.
fryer?
Dolores,
What is she
I have to ask. Dolores, I think we're all wondering what inspired you to apply for the Central Intelligence Agency.
Come again?
This
The
is
CIA?
This is
Central
the CIA.
Yes, I'm in the CIA. I applied
Dolores,
for
yes,
it.
you
That's
are
right.
here to apply for the Central Intelligence
to be a
Agency.
CIA agent.
I mean, how smart are we talking? Like, do I have to be super intelligent? Oh, wait.
This is the Central Intelligence Agency. This is the CIA.
So when do we start cooking?
What do you mean
where
cooking?
do you think you are?
The Culinary Institute of America, of course.
Oh, this happens all the time.
You were right, dude. She is like the propagandist. This
Do you
is
think she is?
heavy
Do you operate under
Maybe-
code name Lunch
Maybe
Lady?
she's still going on with it.
You guys.
That's
I think
right.
She actually is a lunch lady.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Trying
Oh,
to
Of
wait,
course.
what?
Why? What else? For 37 years, I was in the trenches, serving the slop. You know, for these little shits that
And
run
so
around.
when you were talking about keeping people in line, you meant actually
lunch line.
in line for lunch.
yeah, they have a ticket and they get the, you know, they get a pudding, they get a
And
mac
those-
and cheese,
those
and
are
maybe
actual-
pizza. I don't know. It depends on the day.
Those are chef's knives.
Sloppy Joes.
And you didn't get those
Chef's
bunions
knives, yes.
chasing insurgents?
Insurgents? I don't know. What is that? Is that for the special program for the kids?
I think we should ether her, you
I
guys.
think.
Can
Dolores, can you look over here for a second?
Do you like ether, Dolores?
Yeah, and just I'm looking. What is that little thing that you're holding there?
Hey, Tim. You said today's going to be the day we have.
Is it time?
We have the bunker mate meeting
Bunker meeting.
we've been in this bunker for about a week now.
Yeah.
Ever since the killer bees took over. For a long time, it was save the bees. Obviously, now it's a good thing we had this bunker to save us from the bees.
You guys talk about the bees?
It's a tough lesson. to
Fuck
learn.
those bees.
Okay,
Honestly.
yeah, I know. Okay, guys, we learned the lesson, but most of us have been doing really well.
Yeah.
We're trying to play as a team, but should I just go ahead and hold it?
Yeah, you start the meeting. Start the meeting. We need to establish the schedule. Remember, the schedule. We're not attacking anybody,
Right.
Tim. It's just establishing a schedule.
Okay.
Hey, Becky. Hey, Tim. Hey, Randy. All right. So, are we ready to talk?
I think Tim's going to lead the meeting.
Wesley, I'll just call the meeting, and you go ahead and you just shut
just
up.
need this fixed. All right. I know you got to do it. Let's go.
Okay. All right, guys. Can we just let's have a meeting? Okay.
Okay.
It's been a week. I think we should update some of our personal schedules. Is that okay with everyone?
Okay,
Is everyone?
sounds good.
A schedule meeting. Will you,
Hey, Chuck.
I'll take the minutes. How
Okay.
about I keep the minutes of the
Okay.
meeting in attendance? Myself, Becky.
Yep.
We got Randy.
Yep, here.
We
Present.
got Wesley.
Yeah, here, present.
And
We got Tim.
Chuck.
And we
How's
got
it
Chuck.
going, guys? We're having a meeting, it looks like.
Yes.
What are we doing here, man?
Okay. Well, we're all surviving. You know, we're all down here trying to survive.
Amen.
And personal space becomes a priority when you're surviving in a bunker.
It's
Yes.
at a premium. I agree 100%.
Okay, Chuck, why don't you just hold on? Just relax for a minute, okay?
All right.
Yeah, I feel like not everybody's respecting personal space.
All right. Well, okay.
You're right. Actually, I wanted to address that. Can we write that down so we can make sure the table can come back to it? Because sometimes I feel like I'm getting a little crowded around here, guys.
Okay, just Randy.
You feel that way.
Randy, Chuck, can we just let me quarterback this thing, okay? We just want to get it out. So, most of us started with kind of holding in the gas. We, farts. You always kind of get with that new girlfriend or that new person, and
I've been holding in one fart for a whole week.
exactly. And I would like the minutes to show that Becky has been holding in farts for more than a week.
I reflected it when I said
you.
it, and
Chuck?
then I reflected it when you said it. So it's on there
Chuck,
twice.
what was that back there?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that's really not healthy, guys. You gotta let that stuff out. Your body's full of toxins.
But-
before this all happened, I actually used to sell supplements, and I can tell you don't want to be rude to your body. You want to let your body do what it
Okay,
But
Chuck.
Chuck, I would like to say the reason I hold in the fart, and maybe let's soak this in for a minute, is as a courtesy to the other people in the bunker.
Exactly.
We
What we're
don't
trying-
have filtration here.
Okay.
Is what we want.
Wesley.
I think the issue though is forcefully pushing them out. Like, you're like almost shitting your pants with each and every fart.
Okay, Randy,
I
you
go
have
into the corner.
Randy,
take a
Randy,
corner.
Randy.
just take a
All
deep
right,
breath.
This isn't
no,
this isn't
no.
a
I would
this
like the
isn't a
minutes-
witch
I would-
hunt. I would
Becky-
like everybody to know this is just a meeting about schedule.
Becky,
He's got a point.
I would like the minutes to show that. Excuse me. Randy has a point. Chuck, sometimes they're aggressively pushed out of your body, and while we are making a concerted effort to, be like that man on the first date, and you don't want to fart in front of the woman, you are aggressively pushing out the greasy, the slimy. In fact, you're smacking your lips, right? I mean, what are you?
That might be why I never got too many second dates. Now that I think about it, guys.
Why
Right.
is it? Why is all the? It's like you just lubed your lips up, and we can all like when we're trying to go to bed at night.
We hear you smacking a lot.
Well, I actually found some lip gloss in that Foot Locker back there. I figure there's some calories in it. That way I don't have to bug you guys for
Wait, my
your
lips has been
rations.
super chapped. You found lip gloss and you didn't share with
That was
anyone?
my lip gloss.
Yeah, your lips looked pretty glossy the first
Now
couple
they're not.
days.
Thanks,
Well,
Chuck. Now they're not.
I really was like smacking my lips because I liked the feeling. I wanted to like kind of look like you felt. Or
Back
Okay,
to
all
the
right, hold on.
scheduling.
look like
All
you
right.
felt.
I'm not
Guys.
wait, one more thing. I have to say it. 3 times this week with your farts.
Me?
You literally dropped your pants and spread your cheeks. Okay? 3 times. I saw the vibrations.
I got a hemorrhoid, and if I close if I close the sandwich on it when I fart, it's a rip tearing type of feeling as it kind of like flicks its way out each bubble. You know how
Okay,
it comes
guys,
out
okay,
of bubbles.
guys. Guys, I feel like we're getting
Okay.
we're
We
we're
really need
straying-
to make the schedule, guys.
We're
Okay,
straying away from the schedule factor. I don't think any of these things individually are bad that we're doing. And I think
that's bad.
we'll go into our next topic
Okay.
of pissing and shitting.
Right.
But right now, between farts, pissing, shitting, a schedule,
Right.
anything bodily fluid, bodily actions. We're in a small confined space with all of us. There should be a schedule.
I think what Becky's trying to say, and I'd like the minutes to reflect this, Becky, that we've covered farts. This is very aggressive on Chuck's part. I'm going to jump right to our
or we've uncovered farts. In Chuck's case.
with the pants down and the hemorrhoid. That's aggressive.
Pants stay up.
Okay, everyone, just
Hands
take a deep. Okay, let's just take a deep breath here.
You guys see
What
how uptight you all are?
Okay, Chuck,
I'm holding my fart.
Chuck, we're getting to this, okay? Chuck, I understand you're a pretty cruise guy. Okay,
Very cruise,
your cruise
man.
as your cruise as cruise gets.
Call me Chuck Cruz, baby.
Okay, and so what I would like to do is get to our most personal aspect,
Which is
of this.
probably part of the reason
Why
that
we're
Wesley and Randy here are kind of a little more uptight.
I'm a little
and
tense.
Chuck here is a little bit calmer than the rest of us.
Goosey, baby.
Okay, so
You gotta learn to let it all hang
So-
out.
I used that lip balm today.
okay,
Me too. I just didn't use it on my lips.
okay, that's okay.
So
That's
again-
another problem. But
hate
let the
Chuck.
minutes reflect
want
that
it
we
back.
will get back to the use of the lip balm found in the Foot Locker.
My Foot Locker.
It was gloss, by the way, not balm. Balm,
Okay.
you can eat that, but I mean, you might get sick.
All right,
Full of chemicals.
One of the
Anyway,
most
so again, back to the reason that Randy and Wesley here are very uptight, and Chuck here seems to be very
loose.
relaxed.
He's playing it real loosey goosey.
The next
Self-massage,
thing
right?
that we need to start scheduling is our own personal climaxes.
Oh, that kind of self-massage.
Exactly.
Yeah, I noticed you guys are kind of like in my area when I'm trying to do
Okay,
that.
the
Kinda
area-
like-
We have one area.
One area.
You
It's
can't.
only one area. It
Okay.
is not your area.
I'm a little bit mobile when I do that, though. I like to kind of get on my feet,
You're
get
pacing, on my
my
man.
back, get on my head.
And the eye contact has to stop.
You know,
I hate the eye contact, Chuck. I hate it when you stand in front of me and you look at me while you're
What
doing
I would
it.
call it is orbiting. You
Okay,
orbit
one
the
at a
room
time, guys.
when you
we're
jack off.
We're making progress. It's a one at a time. Let's have one voice.
He's like a fucking ping pong
Okay,
ball.
Randy, one voice. Chuck.
Can I just say, in my defense, I was trying to do the pile driver on myself. You know, you see that with couples, but you rarely see a fella be able to do it by himself. That's why I grabbed all the mirrors in the bunker.
Chuck, it
too,
seems like you're.
'cause I've never seen
Chuck,
anything like
It
that.
seems like you're crossing off a lot of the Urban Dictionary terms for, defecation, dry docking, masturbation, pile driver on yourself. These are things that it seems like you're
He popped
living
his
out.
hemorrhoid.
It seems like exactly. It seems like, and
My
I don't know
carpet's
what
ruined.
the Urban Dictionary term for it, but I feel like you are, you've made a list, you've checked it twice, and now we're in this bunker. We're surviving the bees. We've survived the bees, and we got another 2 weeks. Can you respect our space?
I definitely want to get along, guys. I want to respect your space, and I think a schedule is a good idea. I think we should schedule when we do the dishes and who does it.
Yeah.
When we have, each one of us gets our own bathroom time, and maybe even like if you don't have enough time while you're in the bathroom, maybe you get your own scheduled climax.
It's
Okay,
one
well,
a bucket.
Let's
It's just a bucket. It's not an actual bathroom.
let's go
One at a
back
time.
to the fact that the bucket next to the tub that we bathe in, they aren't separate entities, Chuck. Okay, when you spend about 4 to 6 hours in the bathing tub at a time, that means you're staring at each of us have to shit over the course of that 4 to 6 hours. That's part of the schedule thing. So I think we just need to bring it back that we each have our time. We can color code it on the refrigerator.
Becky, how are we going to show this on the minutes? How are the minutes going to reflect the schedule? I really like where you're going here.
I was a stenographer in the
Yeah.
real world. In B world, I was a stenographer.
So how are we going to write this schedule out? You're saying color coding it?
color code
Okay.
it? And so we'll just have time. So I feel like let's be conservative with how much time we actually need to do these things.
Chuck,
So I
are you
feel like-
actually listening to Becky right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just going to say, can I go first? Is that okay with everybody if I have the first shift?
It's messing everything up for
The
everybody.
first shift of cleaning up the bathroom and doing the dishes?
Chuck,
You
the
know,
fact
he's
that
not
you're
listening.
You're
He's not
unzipping
listening.
your pants right now when we're talking, and you're fondling yourself. Already tells me you're not really listening.
Chuck, having a meeting, it shouldn't be a turn on.
If
This
you guys want, you can feel free to unzip your own pants. Here, I'll help. Here
Chuck?
you go.
Whoa, easy. Okay, Chuck, the lip gloss. Why do you keep it sounds like your whole body's lubed up back there. You're dripping. You're dripping back there.
Chuck, as the only fertile womb in the room, I feel so disheartened that I should be the thought of ejaculation should make me excited that I could potentially spawn our future generations. But you turn it into a dirty thing when it's dripping off the side of the refrigerator.
Guys, I think there's one thing that you haven't even pointed out. One of the problems, autofellatio. Like, he keeps fitting himself into his mouth.
Now, Wesley, don't get jealous, okay?
Well,
That's
bother.
not that's
I'm a little
not-
jealous, but I
God
just don't
damn
want to
it, Wesley. You know what? You just got. We're one at a time. Chuck, go ahead.
I love blowjobs, and I didn't want to bother
Son
you
of a
guys.
bitch.
I like giving them and receiving them.
Yeah,
just
but
so
when
know.
you do it, you lay down on the ground and then you roll yourself up. So your asshole, that is very inflamed right now, is just pointing sky high, and everybody can't not see it.
You're
and
like-
then I hate to jump subjects here, but as far as drinking water, we have plenty. You can stop drinking your piss, okay? We have water. That's for drinking.
That's a health thing. You know, if you do that, it's a rejuvenation thing.
You're not a jellyfish sting.
Well,
But it shoots everywhere.
I like to think of myself as a jellyfish sting that shoots everywhere, too, if that makes sense.
You're not peeing
Okay,
into a
all
cup.
right,
You were
we're getting
pouring it up.
we're getting inefficient here.
This has been a good first minute. I did actually speak privately before this with Chuck. He did want to end this meeting with a spoken word moment. So if we could just give him a moment. He's got about 10 seconds of the floor. He wanted to do just kind of a quick poetry spoken word. Is that
And
do you
just
still
before-
feeling like that?
Before we do that, before we'll end with the spoken word. Before we do that, I just want to establish 7 to 7:15
Yep.
is
Let the
Chuck's
minutes
time.
reflect.
12 to 12:15 is Chuck's time. 7 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. That's Chuck's time. That's the only time you can jack off. Okay, the minutes reflected.
And
Seal,
can
sign,
we just-
seal, delivered, done.
What about the corners? Can we just have a piss corner, a shit corner, and a cum corner?
Next week will be about locations. This week's about schedule.
I kind of need to have one place where I do it because one kind of triggers the other until I come, if that makes sense.
Is this your spoken word?
That was his spoken word. One triggers the other.
No, I
you
wrote
do.
something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. I'm sorry. All right, everyone, you know that he has the codes. He has all the locks and the codes to all. So we need him. We need him, and that's why he gets to finish out all these meetings. With
And
his
finish
spoken-
himself all over the bunker.
Exactly. So we're working together. Chuck, we really appreciate this opportunity to hear this.
Yes, thank you,
spoken
Chuck.
word.
When I first heard we were going to be having this meeting, I wanted to write a poem just about how you folks have welcomed me in here, and it feels kind of strange now, but I guess I'll just go with it.
We're prisoners.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. The mind has deserts, spots where no one can go, oases where we find ourselves are few and far between. But when we find ourselves in each other, we find ourselves in another. We find ourselves coming on top of one of our housemates while they sleep. We realize life is worth living.
This is okay, everyone.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay. Chuck, go ahead. I
I've never been
apologize.
so grateful that I got to deliver that package to you guys' house right when the bees started attacking, and that you guys welcomed me into my bunker, or your bunker, and helped me make it mine. Well, make it ours.
Is this why I woke up sticky 2 days ago?
His penis is out right now.
One of the many reasons why. What was it, Becky?
Yes. We
known
went to
each other
school
for
together.
a week now.
No, we were married. We were married prior to this too.
Well, do you want to see a guy suck his own cock in front of 3 protesting?
All right, God damn it, Chuck. All right.
Snap for the
So,
poetry.
this
snap
is
for
good.
The poetry.
Thank you. Well, I'm not done.
No,
You're done.
I mean, just we're going to have another meeting in like 45 minutes because we don't have a lot of other things. I want to just take this opportunity. Becky, the minutes are going to show Randy, Wesley, just a lot. Big shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. Let's just wrap this thing up. Let's go to our quarters. What, Chuck? What?
Can you guys get out of here while I wipe?
There's no out of here. There's no out of here. We're all in one
Chuck,
room
we
together.
held this. Okay, all right.
All right, I'm gonna wipe you guys too. Then.
All right, let's bring it in. Let's just Chuck on 3, okay, everybody? Let's just 1, 2, 3, Chuck.
Fuck you.
This has been a presentation of Instant Microwave Fuzz, a weekly improvised sketch comedy podcast recorded at the Fuzzbox Studios in Lahaina. To learn more about the Fuzzbox Studios and their mission to encourage, inspire, and empower individuals in their development of their creative vision by providing an environment to cultivate their skills, go to fuzzboxproductions.com. To learn more about Instant Microwave Fuzz, go to IMF Maui on Instagram. Support us on Patreon. Find us on YouTube, Facebook, all the major podcasting platforms. Search for Instant Microwave Fuzz. Tell your friends. And big thanks to our patrons, Will and Alan. We thank you. We'll see you next time.